If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time. Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train. Everyone's talking about NCTV45. Internet television the way you want it. Your #1 media source serving Newcastle, Lawrence County, and globally. NCTV45.
Today's program furnished by funding from Bill's Bake Shop, where smiles are everywhere.
It's Chubby's. Let's pizza again, like we did way back when. Yes, Chubby's for that great pizza taste. They use Augustine's ingredients, and guess what? You folks on the east side, they deliver. DA Reed Delivery Service will get your Chubby's pizza right to you. It's easy. Call ahead, place your order. It's Chubby's Delivery right there for you. And don't think that they don't have cheese stuffed meatballs, sausage, and so much more. Chubby's right there for you.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Good morning, Newcastle, and a very pleasant welcome to Monday, the 22nd of the month of March. And you're marching pretty fast right through this month, as just totally unbelievable. This coming Sunday is Palm Sunday. I don't know if anybody's been thinking about that, but wow, kind of fast. Hey, we have some very important information for you, and that's the birthdays. Yes, Alex Shepard, Kimberly Chaffee, Harley Paula Jo Hake, Matthew Benegas, Kath Cody, Mark Pedro, Kylie Pazerti, and Catherine Jennings, make sure you get that second piece of birthday cake and an extra cup of coffee. And what the heck, it's Monday. You might as well celebrate as long as you can with that, and just have a great week. Now, you're going to have a great week with sunshine. We're going to tell you that on Lawrence County 45 weather, and you're going to be impressed. It's going to impress your socks off how nice it is going to be. It's just truly unbelievable. And it's also good to see people out and about this morning as we crawl out of this COVID thing. I know a lot of people probably watching March Madness. There you can see still a little dark outside. And how about the upsets? Loyola, Chicago, Oral Roberts, and then Syracuse steps up and beats West Virginia. Wow. We got more on the Cedar Sports Corner report, and we'll get to that too. So what a time. Now, as we take a look at, it's become the COVID report, because that seems to be dominating the news with vaccines, COVID counts. Now they're saying that maybe it existed in 2019, we just didn't know it. 4,200, I'm going to just round the numbers for you. 4,200 cases and 1,600 hospitalized. So that leaves 2,600 and 300 put in intensive care, bumps it down to 23. The thing is, be careful and continue to wash your hands and do the right things there. Moving forward, it's we want you healthy, and we want you around watching us for a long time. Now, this in from Governor Wolf, hazard pay grant program at the Brookings panel discussion on essential workers. Now, to me, everybody is an essential worker. You know, you have some people that are more on the front lines, those people that deal in the hospitals and nursing homes and in the food industry. The CARES Act funding, providing hazard pay to frontline employees working in vital industry sectors. The Wolf administration announced the administration of $50 million in hazard pay grants to 639 employers, supporting a $3 an hour increase in pay to 41,587 full-time employees. So that grant going out there. And that's a good thing for those folks. The Department of Labor and Industry, COVID-19 enforcement, to date, they did 427 cases. This is with, they're not open to the public, maybe they're having meetings or what have you. Investigators between March 8th and 12th, the department collected 5 investigations that were sent to the Department of Health. So we're in that in-between stage where kind of like people are getting out there but not getting out there. I noticed there was a lot of traffic out and about this weekend. Pennsylvania extends the personal income tax filing deadline to May 17th. Now, you recall that April 15th was the original deadline. They did this because of COVID, so they're making it easier for you. And everything hinges on these COVID numbers and a lot like that. Pennsylvania COVID vaccination update for the 18th outpaced the U.S. average for first doses, ranking second for vaccines per 100,000. Over the last 7 days, nearly 1.4 million people are fully vaccinated. And I do want to add this. Just because you're fully vaccinated, please don't stop washing your hands and being sanitarily correct. You know, there's no reason to act like a slob just because you got vaccinated. I think that's really important. Now, and you might want to be looking for this. The Wolf administration encourages farmer markets to address food insecurity and take advantage of free SNAP equipment. What that means is when you go to a farmer's market or something like that, they want you to be able to purchase it with SNAP. Now, you might recall earlier that those students receiving free and reduced lunch, they're going to be sending out those SNAP type of cards, EBT, okay, to those parents because of the free and reduced lunch. They did that at the end of last year, and then they got to catch up with the fall, the winter, and the spring. Labor and Industry, and Governor Wolf is also behind this, urges an increase in the minimum wage to $12 with a pathway to $15. Now, that's going to be a very difficult thing because you got to watch on how it's going to impact small businesses, and is it going to force those small businesses out because they can't pay the higher wage. Now, this was also something that you got to watch for. The Wolf administration partners with the General Assembly in Pennsylvania counties to launch an emergency rental assistance program. And they haven't said there's income limits by county. I would suggest that anybody needing that information go to the state website and put in the Emergency Rent Assistance Program, ERAP, or call the County Assistance Office. They'll be happy to give you help there. Now, continuing on, and I don't remember that there's increased subsidies available on penne. Now, penne, yeah, it's not a type of pasta, just it's also the Pennsylvania Insurance Exchange. And for those people that maybe got displaced or lost their benefits because of the pandemic, they've changed some things. Make sure that you take a look out there with respect to that. Labor and Industry announces $2.6 million available to prepare students for good jobs in the post-pandemic economy. The Department of Labor and Industry Secretary Jennifer Barrier announced $2.6 million in school-to-work program grants available to support new partnerships between schools, employers, and organizations and associations to create employment and training paths for students. Governor Wolf has proposed to inject $3 billion in the workforce development through Back to Work PA plan that would prepare workers for a post-pandemic economy. And that tells you we're coming to the end of the road, and that is really a good thing. We'll take that. Now, state police have been doing compliance checks. They did 803 the 15th to the 18th. What that was doing was targeting St. Patrick's Day. Go figure. Now, and realize that the 15th is a Monday, generally not a busy day. The 18th was a Thursday. So, yeah, they were targeting St. Patrick's Day. They did those 803 checks. The biggest problems were in Altoona, where they had warnings related to the mitigation. And once again, the people that are having a difficult time are basically in the eastern part of the state. And that needs to be kind of realized as you move forward through this pandemic experience. Now, if you were wondering, what's all the beeping about? There's the Axe bus backing up right in front of our studios, and you can take a look out into the parking lot and see what's actually going on. Isn't that great? Pennsylvania COVID-19 vaccinations update for March 19th. It's accelerating. More than 4 million vaccinations administered and more than 1.4 million people fully vaccinated. So all that great stuff as we are making our way out of this. Teachers and school staff vaccinations are ahead of schedule. So that's a good thing, meaning schools are going to get a little bit more back to normal, and that's going to help everywhere down the line. Now, I think this is very important. March 23rd and 24th, that's tomorrow and Wednesday, the PA Council on Aging is hosting a study of the first ever social isolation Symposium. And we're going to let you know what they end up saying about that. You know, the COVID was bad, but the isolation, that was almost worse. Almost. The Department of Education is studying the pandemic impact on learning, and with everything being virtual, that's going to be interesting to see what their results are there. Insurance Commissioner announces court approval for liquidation of Belvedere Insurance. Assures policyholders' claims will be paid by state-guaranteed funds pursuant to law. The insurance companies that operate in Pennsylvania, to give you an explanation, have to pay into these funds so that if an insurance company would happen to go bankrupt, the funds are there to make sure that those claims and what have you get paid. Now, this is an interesting thing from Governor Tom Wolf. Governor Wolf grants the 6th extension. Okay, and this is keeping with the Second Amendment, so he should kind of be commended on this. Not the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms. The Wolf administration grants the 6th extension to license to carry firearms permits. The Pennsylvania State Police announced that Governor Wolf has granted an additional extension to license to carry firearm permits. Permits expiring on March 19th or later are now valid till June 30th, 2021. Okay, it was set to expire on the 31st. He's extending that, and I commend him for really honoring the Constitution there. Like I said, sometimes you have things where you don't agree. But every once in a while, there's a little common ground, and there's reason to be optimistic. So that's a real big thing. The DEP is making it easier to get low-interest loans for high-impact, energy-efficient projects. The Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection today revamped the Green Energy Loan Fund to make it easier for commercial property owners to get low-interest loans for large-scale, high-impact, energy-efficient projects. So that's an interesting way to go there. If there's a company that has a big project, or maybe they want to go solar, they might be able to access those funds. That'll create jobs. That'll be a good thing. The Wolf administration grant for Pathways to Initiative to support economic advancement of families. The Department of Human Services, Teresa Miller, and PDE, the Pennsylvania Department of Education, Ortega, announced the partnership between established networks that ease the barriers for education for single parents and post-secondary education and vocational education and training. So working together to get that out of the way. Let's take a gander here, if you would, at sports. And March Madness really having the madness. Oral Roberts comes up with an 81-78 win over Florida. Who would have thought it? And how about this? Number 1 seed Illinois gets smacked by Loyola of Chicago. 71-58? Really? Baylor continues to win as they beat Wisconsin. Syracuse beats West Virginia by 3. And that was one of those rivalries from back in the day that got revived. And Syracuse and West Virginia, two Eastern schools, always something big there. Arkansas beats Texas Tech. And it was Houston topping Rutgers. So a whole bunch of interesting stuff going on for March Madness. Now, let's get to the Cedar Sports Corner and check out what today's action holds.
These fine businesses provided funding for this program. Gatherings, Town and Country, and On Target.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions. The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to the Cedars Sports Corner, and a lot of great college basketball action heading your way. For this Monday, Oklahoma will take on Gonzaga at 2:40. Now, at 5 o'clock, that last game on CBS at 5 o'clock, Abilene Christian, they upset Texas. Abilene Christian will take on UCLA TBS. So that'll be a great matchup there. As you get to 7 o'clock, it's LSU taking on Michigan. And then at 8:45, Maryland takes on Alabama. 9:40, it is USC taking on Kansas. So a lot of great basketball action there. And what the heck. Now, over on the ice, your Monday matchups look like this. Television games at 7:30, you've got Anaheim at the Minnesota Wild. And then at 10 o'clock, Colorado at the Arizona Coyotes, and St. Louis at the Vegas Knights. So some hockey action for you there. And over in the NBA, Monday looks like this. One TV game, and that is Indiana, the Pacers, taking on Milwaukee. NBA TV. That will be at 9 o'clock. In case you're wondering, maybe you are, like my son, the San Antonio Spurs. Charlotte will be at the San Antonio Spurs. That's 8:30, and perhaps it might come on. But basically, college basketball, go over to Cedars, get some great food, and enjoy the games. We're going to take a time out. We'll be right back after we hear from these great
people. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Alley's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553 It's Allie's Upper Crust. Welcome back. 40 degrees outside, and yeah, that March Madness, something to behold. As you're looking out, we're going to have a great day today. Sun coming up, and you can see clear skies as you look out at the parking lot across from our broadcast position here at the beautiful Majestic. Stop by, take a look. They've got some great places that you're going to probably want to see, some great apartments. A lot of super things going on right here in Lawrence County. Now, as we climb back into Newswatch, you know, this is National Women's Month. Well, PAPUC is honoring Gladys Brown, and I don't want to mess up her name, Dutrelli, as part of Women's History Month. Hats off to her. She was one of the first persons on the PUC. Now, with that being said, next up, and this is kind of really important, because I don't think anybody out there would want anybody else to get intentionally hurt, discomforted in any way. Well, the Secretary of Agriculture warns, no justice for dog bite victims. Dangerous dogs at large without dog license fees. There's a problem there because they don't have enough money in that department, and they are looking for some bucks so that they can have people patrolling to make sure everything's all right. Now, let's take a look at weather. And as you take a look at the parking lot outside, here's what you're dealing with. It's 40 degrees, and not really bad. The humidity, 41%, wind speeds are calm, dew point 18, and visibility 10 miles. All in all, a very good start to the day. It's going to be nice and warm. As you look at the cathedral, and you can see the silhouette, if you would. Skies are blue. Now, we're going to take this opportunity to go to Lawrence County 45 weather, and then we'll be right back with a lot more stuff. Don't go away.
Easy clean car and van wash, where your clean wash is our Run it again at Lindy's Lunch. Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the two-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you'll remember the largest store at Lindy's Lunch. Here to just right for lunch or anytime. It's Lindy's Lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle.
After time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Shannon Township. Call 724-656-1553.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Hello and welcome once again to Lawrence County 45 weather. Well, after last night's clear low of 35, how is your day shaping up? And it's shaping up just quite fine. Taking a look at yesterday, and that's the picture. You just can't. There's no substitute for seeing that blue sky with the background and the cathedral in the forefront. It is just magnificent, and here's why. Now, as you take a look, you can see the Great Lakes from there, but when we go in closer and come up, there's Pennsylvania, and you don't see any clouds. There is nothing out there at all. You have to go way back into the Midwest, almost to the West Coast, to get anything. So here's your forecast. Last night, clear and 35. Your Monday, sunshine, 66. Monday night, mostly clear and 39. Your Tuesday, sunshine and 64. And we could get higher than that. It's going to be great. Now, Tuesday night, mostly cloudy and 50. Think about that for this time of year. Your Wednesday, sunshine and 68. And we will flirt with 70 degrees on Wednesday. Now, Wednesday night, partly cloudy, a low of 50. Your Thursday, sunshine. Look at that, 68. And you know, this day we will, I believe by Thursday, we're going to be touching 70. Now, Thursday night, mostly cloudy and 52. The rain starts to move in, showers after 8 p.m., 70% chance, and that bops you into your Friday. Now, you'll have rain in the morning, and that will be clearing out. And then you'll see sunshine on Friday with a high of 60. And I'm thinking the way that things are setting up from the Weather Service, we get up to 66 on Friday. Now, Friday night, mostly cloudy, 39. And then your Saturday, sunshine, 59. That's a heck of a forecast. For March, this has been a tremendously good month and a tremendously good forecast. Now, this was Lawrence County 45 weather. Head over to Mr. B's and BSB's. Head over to BSB's and get some great wings, sandwiches. They have so much stuff. BSB in Shenango, Lawrence Village Plaza. You'll just love it. We're going to take this break, hear from these great people, and we'll be back just that quick. Pam's for one great dining experience.
Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Everyone in Newcastle has to know about it. Yes, it reminds you of when you were growing up, right in downtown Newcastle. Look at those fine lunch meats and ethnic foods. Yes, it's Joseph's.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them NCTV45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give every Newcastle a try. We're a small town forever. Look around.
Hey, we're back, and hopefully you're going to get out and do something positive today. It's going to be a great day, sunshine as you could see, and all as you've seen in Lawrence County 45 weather. So take that opportunity to get out there and just have a great day. And you birthday people, make sure you get that second piece of birthday cake. Now, make sure that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say that old thing that, oh, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them this. Yes, we're NCTV45 The Train, available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your schedule. That's NCTV45. Now, make sure that you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Have a super day, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon.